Good morning, student. Today, chapter 8 Forest Our Lifetime. That lesson 1 remaining part we are going to discuss. So, who are not watch that video, watch it. So, what is it? Forest, it is component, means it is a plant, flora and fauna. I told no, plants and so many variety of animals we will get. Plants, they are different types: herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers and creepers. All I explained. Canopy include the uppermost branches and leaves of the trees. It is like a crown for the queen, right? Same way in the forest, crown, which one? Canopy part of the plant. Okay, tree. Understory, the different horizontal layer formed due to the different type of crowns in the forest is called what? Understory. So in the forest we can get some tall plant, small plant, right? So each one we will get the uppermost branches and leaf part, right? So that different layers only we called what? Understories. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the important point, that is, what is the importance of forest. So you know already, forest is provides 90% of product what they are giving, that all we are using, right? So first use, it provide many useful product like medicinal plants, right? Then it give a shelter for wildlife, animals, right? So in that, if you visited forest, in the tree down only if you stand, means you will feel freshness, right? You will feel so cold, right? So because of that, forest, they absorb the water from the root that going to ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಯಿಲಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಥ್ರೂ ವಾಟ್? ರೂಟಿಂದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ? ಝೈಲಮಿಂದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಚಸ್, ಲೀವ್ಸಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಿಯರ್ ಬೈ ಇರೋವ್ರಿಗೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಥರ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ನೌ. ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ಸ್ ಮೆನಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಈವನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, like gum, statues, honey. Okay, so gum. Next, second point, forest maintain balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide. So plant, what they observe, they going to take what? Carbon dioxide, and they leave what? Oxygen. Through the which process? Through the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis in the sense, plant, they take carbon dioxide, CO2 means carbon dioxide, and in the water, in the presence of sunlight, what they do? They give out oxygen and lot of energy in the form of food, right? They're going to prepare food. This process is called what? Photosynthesis. Plants, all in the green plants you can see this process, photosynthesis process. What they take? They take carbon dioxide and give out what? Oxygen, right? That oxygen, animals, means all living, we are human being, cat, dog, all they going to take, right? They going to maintain the balance. We are living what? Carbon dioxide, that also they take by ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಥರ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾವಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ O2 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, CO2 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ forest maintain water cycle. Now only I told which process they going to? Transpiration. This is one of the main process that to water cycle also. Water cycle is balanced. So water cycle in the process, they will take place in the 5 steps. Now first one, what? Evaporation, evaporation, in that only we say transpiration. Transpiration, right? Transpiration, this water content in the plant they are releasing, right? That going to evaporate. What? Liquid state to gaseous state. ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಟು ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರೋದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎವಾಪರೇಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ substance changes from liquid state to gases. Whatever water they are going to exit, right, from the plant leaves to that going to convert into in the atmosphere, right? The atmosphere water vapor ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ವಾಟರ್ vapor. Okay, so these water vapor form as a cloud, right? So these water vapor form as a what? Cloud. Okay, so what it is from? Liquid state to first in the atmosphere going time gaseous state, then after what happened? Solid state it will be formed, right? So gaseous state to solid state forming, no, cloud formation is called what? Second step, condensation, right? Condensation, after that water is formed in a solid state, no, that go into third step, precipitation. This already I told you in the before lesson only. Once again see, whatever solid is formed, right, that is drop like raindrop. Okay, raindrop, like drop wise we are getting, right? That is only precipitation. Here in the condensation, cloud formation. Okay, first here water in that atmosphere converted into gaseous state, what? Water vapor that form in the cloud, in the sense condensation. What happened? Gases to solid is converting. Okay, so ice cube, that again changes in the precipitation state, raindrop. Next after that what happened? Precipitation, after that precipitation, after next infiltration. Infiltration means raindrop that is falling, no, on the earth surface, some downs, like a layer only it is there, like a lake, seas there, means what happened? They're going to settle, right? That too they going to seepage, right, for the ground layer for, right? So that is what? Infiltration, seeping of water. Okay, seepage of water to the ground is called what? Filtration. At the last what happened? Collection or deposition takes place. In the 5 process water cycle will be takes place. First evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration and collection. Whatever evaporation or transpiration, most of the part transpiration to water will converted into water vapor, that is in the cloud formation for most 90% will be plant too. Okay, if it is not there means it is not possible, right? So plants not there means condensation, next precipitation, like this again this step continue. Collection, after again what happened? Plants going to absorb water and they going to transpiration, right, or evaporation takes place. From that again condensation, precipitation, this step is continuous, every time it is repeating. Okay, so this is what we call water cycle. So in the last video also in the last lesson also I explain you that. So now one more step important. See, plants they are going to observe the water from their root, right? So they are going to transport by which process? They are going to transport from the root, they are going to transport that water, excess water, they are going to transport through the xylem to the leaves. Then they are going to excrete by which one? Transpiration process. Okay, they are giving, no, they are going to absorb carbon dioxide. You can see the arrow mark they are given in a book also. They are going to absorb carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Whatever water they are taking, leaving, right, exiting, that water they are going to evaporate. Okay, that water leaving one is called what? Transpiration. Okay, so like that is continuously happen in that water cycle. Okay, so next point it is forest prevent occurrence of floods. Okay, here what happened, most of the water present in that soil, that is going to absorb by what, plant, right, trees, they're going to absorb lot of water from their root, right? So that absorb water, there what they do, they are holding the soil, right? So they're observing time, what they do, soil nearby soil, see how it is holding here, right? He holding in the soil in the roots only, that what they do, trees helps to percolation of water into the soil. This helps what, preventing the floods. Okay, so forest can absorb lot of water from the uh, roots of the trees, absorb water, prevents it what, flowing away, right? That water flowing away, so then water of the trees also helps in percolation of water into the soil. This helps in what, preventing floods. Okay, so there's like one more important, then it provides habitat for so many wild animals, right? Most of the wild animals we can see in the forest only, that is a shelter for them, right? So whatever carbon dioxide is absorbing, that leaving convert into oxygen in the process, photosynthesis process, that helps us to live, right? So it is a rich living oxygen for living, right, for us. So this like forest help us to maintain the oxygen and carbon dioxide cycle also, water cycle also, right? So it prevents us from the floods also. Next important point, forest they will help to maintain the food chain. Food chain, it is one of the link like, right? So whatever it is, you know, main source of energy is sun, right? Sun to producing whatever it give a light and heat, right? That is we are going to take herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, means you know herbivorous in the sense, say they only heat the plants product, carnivorous they heat animals, flesh eating, right, meat and flesh. Omnivorous, it eat both plants and flesh, right? So whatever they we get the energy source, that is producer like a plant, what they are giving, they give us food, that is depended by what, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆ, ಕಾರ್ನಿವೋರಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್, ದೆನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ carnivorous. First primary consumer means herbivorous, then secondary consumer carnivorous, tertiary consumer means omnivorous. Okay, so better example one I will give, see grass, right? That grass is eaten by insects, that insect will eaten by frogs, frog to next snake, snake to again eagle, that eagle again human being, like that, right? Every product what is there in our environment, each one interdependent, right? Either if it is one, any one is not there, think how it is nature is continue, right? It is one linking, right? So it is food chain, one dependent another. Grass is eaten by insect, if it is insects only not there means what happened, think. So we are not there, frog not there, that link only damage, right? Every part of the forest is dependent on that other parts, right? So here snake is depends on that for another insect like, right? So that will be eaten by, if it is snake not there means what happened, frog it will be, then frog will be size will be more, no? Every animal or every part is there, right? So one depending, right? So here one important thing is there, why is there no waste in the forest? Why? Because every product whatever is getting, that is eaten by some other, right? So like herbivorous depends on, yeah, carnivorous fully depends on herbivorous depends on what, main source, producer, right? So here primary consumer depends on producer, like that secondary consumer depends on primary consumer, tertiary consumer depends fully on secondary consumers, right? So here every part is interdependent. So why is there no waste in the forest? In the sense, whatever it is decay, in that decay means whatever dead things, plants and animals we getting, right, that is converted into what? Humus. Humus in the sense decay of humus. ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಡೆಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇಂದು ಲೀಫ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಾಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ತಾನೆ, ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಹ್ಯೂಮಸ್. ಹ್ಯೂಮಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡೆಡ್ ಡಿಕೆ ಆಫ್ plants and animals. Plants and animals, okay, dead decay of plant and animals, that is called what? Humus. It is in brown color. That humus is that humus, what they do, enrich the soil fertility, right? What they do, enriches the soil fertility. So this humus that is added to soil to enrich the fertility, I told, no? So that nutrients that is converted by another organism, microorganisms, okay, microorganisms, sorry, organisms, that microorganism what we call decomposers. Decomposer in the sense, these are the micro means small organism, ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಜೀವಿ, ಅದೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? decomposers. What they do, these are the microorganism that is, they will feed the dead decays of plant and animals, whatever their waste product we will getting in the forest, right? Plant in the ಏನೇ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಲೀಫ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರಲಿ, they will fell down, no, that what they are brown color forming, right? Brown color layer, you can see that in the garden also, if you leave so many days to not clean that, right? So that leaf all fell, and what like it is, that ground will be brownish color, no, top layer, then after we will get a soil, right? So that brown color forming, right, that is why it is converting brown color. So because of this activity, my decomposer too, okay, they going to start to eat that. Okay, decomposer are the microorganism that convert dead decay of plant and animals into humus. ಇಲ್ಲಿ humus ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು? decomposers, okay. So that what they do, they going to convert that, they going to feed the dead bodies of plant and animals, okay. Better example for decomposer, you can give bacteria, fungi. ಇವಾಗ ಮನೇಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಫುಡ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಾಂಬಾರು ಏನಾರು ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಥರ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೇ ಥರ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀವ್ಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋದೇನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಾಗದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಲರಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಲೀಫ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ನೋ. So in garden also you can see that why it is, because of this decomposer activity. They going to start feeding that, okay, that makes us a humus, that what they give us for the soil, they going to enrich us the soil fertility, okay. So today we are discuss that importance of forest. What are the importance of forest? Forest provides variety of products, right? So variety of product it will be get, and it is habitat for wild animals. It will be balance the water cycle, and it is balance the water cycle, and it will be balance the oxygen and carbon dioxide, and it prevents the fluids. And one more important topic we are discuss, food chain, okay. One primary to secondary, secondary to tertiary, how it is interlocked. Then what is important thing, you must, how it is formed by the activity of microorganism decomposer. The decomposer, what they do, they going to feed the decay of plant and animals. Okay, decays ಅಂದ್ರೆ dead bodies of the plant or animals, that whatever product is lefting, no, that going to feed them and make that soil to fertile, that makes that to trees to grow properly. Okay, so like this forest help for us. So next video we will discuss about the question answer part in this lesson.